The David Burke Distinguished Journalism Awards recognize integrity, courage, and excellence across the networks of the Broadcasting Board of Governors. These brave men and women risk their lives to inform, engage, and connect with audiences around the world in support of freedom and democracy. From Azerbaijan to Xinjiang, from Cuba to Nigeria, and throughout the Middle East. These are the 2015 Burke Award winners. The 2015 Middle East Broadcasting Network's David Burke Award goes to Pierre Jad, Leila Bazzi, and Georges Chawah. Together they produced the new thought-provoking documentary series, Delusional Paradise. This series sheds light on the atrocities committed by ISIL in a way not often seen on Arab television. Due to the sensitive subject, the producers faced numerous harrowing challenges in the field while putting the series together. Many interview subjects would back out at the last minute out of fear of retribution. Authorities in several countries watched the team's every move, sometimes even filming them. Through their persistence and dedication, Leila, Pierre, and Georges built trust with their interview subjects and empowered them to tell their stories. The result is a powerful and compelling series that provides a voice for the living victims of violent extremism.
So I'm pleased and proud to now bring up Brian Conniff with Middle East Broadcasting Networks. Brian.
A few months ago, Leila Bazzi approached me. She's Alhurra's Director of Current Affairs, about an idea she had for a show. She was very concerned and traumatized by the events that were happening at that time in the Middle East with the rise and spread of Daesh. She had the idea to find a way to document the lives of the living victims, the surviving families and communities of fighters and others that were adversely affected by the Daesh uprising. I quickly approved her idea, and she formed a team of Pierre Jad, Georges Chawah, and herself. And the end result is the program Delusional Paradise. As you saw in the video, the team faced many challenges. First of all, they had to find the stories. A lot of people did not want any publicity. They were afraid of what would become of them and their families if they were talking on air about Daesh. And then we found reluctance on the part of a lot of the governments. They were reluctant to give us permits and licenses. But the team persevered, and we were able to, so far, produce close to 20 mini-documentaries. The team never gave up. They were passionate about telling this story, not the headlines, but the behind-the-headline stories. This show frequently interviewed mothers, children, others who joined Daesh and then defected and went to Turkey. We interviewed them there. So it told a wide variety of stories from Morocco to Syria. It was not just focused on the Daesh territory, but the entire region is being traumatized by what is happening. I think in closing, just one of the things that impressed me about this, it was an example of a program and a concept that was right in the middle of our mission, but also is good TV. And when you can accomplish those two, you've pulled out something. So, Leila, I'd like to ask you to come up and accept this award.
First, I want to thank the BBG for this. And I want to thank you, Brian, for believing in this small pitch. We started in MBN, and you supported us to pull this through the challenges that we've been through. For me, Delusional Paradise is an award in itself. By helping the victims talking about their tragedies is an award rewarding more than any other award. I want to thank and acknowledge my two partners who will not be able to join us today, Pierre Jad and Georges Chawah, for their professionalism and for their dedication, and I wouldn't have asked for a better team to work with me on that. Thank you very much.
So our mission at BBG is to inform, engage, and connect people around the world in the interest of freedom and democracy, and I can't think of 5 better examples of that than these really worthwhile winners today. So I'd like to ask all the winners still with us to stand, and we'll have one final round of applause.